seeing these improvements and little incremental things each year that make it possible. One of the other big themes is long-range precision shooting.
Of course, yeah. That continues with more rifles and new cartridges. It's incredible. We have new cartridges coming out. You think, is there really room for another cartridge? And then you stumble on one, although it wasn't a long-range cartridge. We saw one yesterday, Winchester 350 Legend, straight wall cartridge based on a 223 with 35 caliber. Exceeds the 30-30 for hunting.
Right.
I mean, that's pretty cool. Oh, I wanted to mention is if you have something you want us to go take a look at on the floor in the next 4 days, let us know. We're going to be cruising. We've got a whole team out there, and we'll see if we can find out, the answer, or go take a look at something. If something you heard about, we'll see if we could maybe even grab somebody and bring them in here and put them in front of a camera.
Yeah, you can't come to SHOT Show, but we're here.
We'll bring it to you.
Let us know what,
Uh-oh, here we go. This is what's going on. It is a trade show. We got people yelling and trying to get through the crowds.
There's still some last-minute setup, I think, going on here.
And we're like 3 minutes until the doors open, and then it's Katie bar the door because it will be. And I don't want to actually be down there when it happens. I've done that before, and you can get run over.
There are a lot of excited people here.
Oh, yeah.
Rod is wanting to know about that lever gun Tom was hinting about on Gun Talk Radio.
So with KJ's monitoring comments, so if you have any questions.
That is not the voice of God.
Yes, it is.
Lever gun?
I know nothing. Actually, yeah, you know what I like? Now, this is not exactly what we were talking about because I didn't know about this. But the first thing I thought of when I saw the Winchester 350 Legend was I'm thinking, lever gun.
Yeah.
That would be a 35 caliber, cool, yeah, I know there are other, 35 calibers for lever guns, but I think that cartridge is going to be really important in states like Ohio, maybe Michigan if it qualifies for the straight wall deal.
Right.
For deer hunters, I think they're going to go all over that.
Low recoil, hits harder than a 30-30 or, you know.
I also threw some hints out about rumors I had heard about 10 millimeter. I think we'll see some 10 millimeter here. The rumor I was hearing about last night, I heard a little bit more about it. It's not going to be introduced at SHOT Show. It's kind of like,
so we can't talk about it.
Yeah, well, no, not until it's there, because sometimes we hear about these projects and we're getting all excited about them, and then they never happen.
Sure.
For some reason they say, it was a great idea, but we finally figured out you can't make that.
Or we figured out not really that many people want to buy it.
That's right. We had all 6 of the people talk to us about it.
We were excited about it, but nobody else was.
Well, the manufacturers get that all the time. People come into the booth and say, you ought to make such and such, I'd buy it and all my friends would buy it. And the guys go, okay, well, that's 6.
Right.
Yeah, that's not going to do it for us.
Yeah. Yeah, but going back to precision long-range stuff, so Daniel Defense has their new
the D5
Delta 5 rifle, bolt-action rifle from Daniel Defense.
Shot it yesterday.
Yeah.
You already shot it.
What'd you think?
I was impressed. Great trigger. I think it comes with a Timney trigger.
It's a Timney Hunter Elite trigger.
Yeah, great trigger. The bolt was super slick and smooth, really nice. I mean, these guys know how to make a good rifle.
Yeah.
They've been making top quality ARs. They're kind of the AR that people aspire to.
Yes.
You move up to those.
And they've taken a few of those things from their AR skills and put them into this gun. One of those is being an easy user interchangeable barrels.
Yes, and they're making their own barrels. I did not realize that, but Daniel Defense makes their own barrels.
They're known for really good barrels.
They're good barrels, and so it's a modular bolt action. I'm not sure where they're going to end up with different models. I mean, right now it's kind of big. It's more of a long-range competition sniper kind of a deal.
Walking up a mountain with that for a whole hunt, it may be bigger than what you want.
I would be impressed.
But honestly, there are people
I know.
who really like that precision rifle style.
I've seen them going up these hills with a sniper rifle with a suppressor this long on their hunting rig.
Well, and so Loophole the other day announced one of their new products. And what you have is these themes that happen, like the precision rifle stuff. And I believe it's a 5 to 36 power.
Holy moly.
So, I mean, in like 36 power scope.
Wow. We say that's silly until you need to shoot very accurately at some distance.
Right.
The bench rest guys proved that 30 years ago, that more power actually does help you shoot more precisely up to a certain point.
And here we go.
Oh, gosh, here we go.
SHOT Show 2019. Doors are opening.
Check it out.
And
so look at this. Look at this.
It's a flood of people here.
Got to see what's going on out there, man. Michael, show them what's going on with all these people. Holy cow. That is something. Look at the people. They are pouring in. There's also, I would just tell you, there's more security here than I've ever seen before.
Big time security.
Yep.
A lot of, I think there's a lot of security we don't even see. If the ones that we notice are there.
Right.
And then you've got a lot of security dogs.
Yes.
Canine units.
Right. Don't pet the dogs.
Don't pet the dogs.
Do not do that.
And then you have a lot of folks with, they're bringing their dogs into the show.
Yeah, that's true.
Service animals. And I think a lot of that is because we have a lot of military and ex-military folks here, and that's been a trend for a number of years in that world.
Okay. People don't, it's interesting. They go in smiling, and at the end of the day, they come out with that dazed look. It's like, holy cow.
And it's fun. One of the things that's fun is if you walk into SHOT Show with someone who's never been to SHOT Show, and they're into guns and they like this subject, they go, whoa.
I tell people it's like, people say, what's it like? Tell me about it. I said, it's like trying to describe the Grand Canyon.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell people it's big, and they go, yeah, okay, it's big. I've been to a big gun show. I said, no, you've never been to anything like this. Okay, it's big. And they walk in and they go, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Booths that are, I don't know how big.
Booths that are bigger than a lot of the gun stores you've been in.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, huge. Well, think about the groups that have become conglomerates, the SIGs, the Remingtons, that own Vista, that have half a dozen to a dozen companies within them.
Oh, absolutely.
And the booths go on and on and on and on. You could spend a half a day in one of these booths.
Oh,
really
sure.
Good.
Yeah, 20 different brands.
Right.
And the brand managers are there. All the products are there. It's pretty neat.
Saw some interesting ammo yesterday. It's interesting. I think it was CCI has a 38 special. I wanted to call it a snake load, but it's not quite, because it's shot with a couple of little discs in it.
Really?
Yeah, and so we were shooting that a little bit. I'm thinking, okay, I had a close encounter of the rattlesnake kind this past hunting season, and that would have been nice to have.
Yeah.
I could have said hello, goodbye.
You were carrying a pistol with you on your hunt?
No, I just had my rifle. And as a result, I didn't really want to shoot you with my deer rifle.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, come on, Snake, I don't really want to shoot you. But he was on the trail, and on this side was this wall. I couldn't climb it that way. On this side was a cliff. It's just this little trail. I'm going, all right, you're in the trail, and I got to go down this trail.
Yeah.
So something's got to give.
Shoo.
Yeah, go away, go away. So, yeah, that would have been a nice load to have at that point with a little 38 revolver. Just, goodbye.
Yeah, take care of it.
But it's interesting. Every time you think, there's nothing new that they could possibly do, right?
Yep.
And then you walk through here and you come back with 100 different ideas. That's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be bringing you the information about what we're seeing here. We can't cover it all, but as you hear of things, again, let us know, right?
Let us know what you want to hear. So let's talk about what's happening today. We'll be broadcasting from this booth throughout the day, having interviews with different companies coming in. And KJ, who is our first company coming up at 9?
9 o'clock. Colt. We've got Colt coming on.
Okay.
Talking about the new King Cobra.
We shot the King Cobra
Yeah.
yesterday. It was sweet.
Sweet revolver.
Man.
Colt knows how to make revolvers.
Yeah.
It's been a long time since they've had one that's a 357.
Right.
And so we got to shoot that. We'll have some footage for you, and we'll have a little show and tell. So tune in at 9 o'clock to see what's new with Colt.
Who else we're going to have today, KJ? Just give us an idea.
After 9?
Yeah.
Yep.
After 9, we've got ATN coming on live at 10 o'clock, and then we've got Remington at 10:30.
These are all Pacific time.
All Pacific
All
time.
Pacific times.
So, coming up here in the next couple hours, you're going to hear from Remington, ATN on the thermal and night vision stuff that they do, and Colt. So tune in on YouTube, Facebook, sign up for notifications so you know when we're going live. It'll hit you up.
Here you go. We got to get out of here because we got to get to work.
Gun Talk Live. Thanks for watching, and thank you to Palmetto State Armory for sponsoring this.